Lucy Hartman. Ninth grader, Rocky Rivers freshman is Brooke Hogan. Maumee has Kylie Delaney, a senior. Rylie Towns, a freshman from Huron. Perkins Ava Schoonover, a junior. Eighth grader from Margaretta, Lily Woolaver. So Margaretta with a pair of eighth graders. And then Huron Liz Heidel, sophomore. Sophomore Clara Christ from Upper Arlington. Junior Olivia Sismania from Black River. Clyde Kayla Tischler, she's a sophomore. Freshman Elena Bray from Elyria Catholic. Rogers has Sakia Colton, a sophomore. Sophomore from Napoleon Killian Pedroza. Rocky River sophomore Lauren Lavelle. It's sophomore Morgan Weekman from Port Clinton. And then it's Marissa Gesner, sophomore from Clyde. So those are the 26 girls. And again, we are going to have to take a guess here. Fantastic. Give you a little correction here as they come through the lane. It was Blake Wagner, finished 7th from Maumee in the boys long jump. Didn't change the team scores. Through 26 events, Rocky River 129, Upper Arlington 109, Perkins 99.5, Huron 89. So a 20-point lead over Upper Arlington, 30 over Perkins.
Well, Perkins is ready to roll into triple figures, so that's a good thing. But, I mean, that's a big school that's winning it. That's no surprise.
So everybody has crossed the finish line here in lap 1 of 8.
7 left.
Right, lap 1 of 8. So 7 left. You are correct.
Thank you.
And they race across that backside. If we're looking at seed times here, we've got one no time, but we've got times as slow as 19 and a half minutes and as fast as it looks like Rylie Towns from Huron, 11 and a half minutes. You see anything faster than that out here, Bill?
Let's see.
And Towns just a freshman.
I see nothing better than that. And she's, yeah, you're right. You come in with that big a group and have the best time as a freshman, that's pretty good.
So Towns, you see coming into your picture there.
You know when you can see Towns, right? Pink shoes?
Yep.
She lives up to those pink shoes, man. They know she's coming.
I don't know if is that a Port Clinton runner there in second place.
Well, that could be. Yeah, they're
could
red.
Be Morgan Weichman she had a seed time of 12:29.
She's a good runner. That could be her.
Maddie a seed time of 13:25. But again, Towns the only seed time in the 11-minute mark. You do have Clara Christ, who's 12:41, and Brooke Hogan from Rocky River at 12:32. And Margaret Mallon from Upper Arlington at 12:04.
Well, Rylie Towns is setting the pace. If she could keep that pace like she's been doing all evening so far.
Yep.
I mean, she has...
There's a good chance that she is finishing lap 3, and on her 4th lap, she is going to start to run into some of that slower traffic.
You got it. She's not far from it.
So she's either going to start passing people in lap 4 or lap 5 for sure. We'll see here.
Well, you know, Chris, when you're talking about mental toughness, that doesn't bother you one bit.
See if we can get a team on the second place runner here.
I think that's Weekman from Port Clinton.
It's getting so dark here.
Yeah,
I'm actually seeing reflections through the glass now.
No, it's tough.
There, I see sitting back there are the couple Upper Arlington runners that have seed times in the 12-minute area.
See, we have Maddie Weekman and Morgan Weekman in this race.
Right. But their seed time's a minute behind these girls from Upper Arlington, but they're certainly out in front of them.
You're right. Morgan's a sophomore and Maddie's a senior.
Tell you what, I'll give some of the girls in the field here back as Town's going to finish her fourth lap, and she's is she finishing her fourth or fifth? Fourth, yeah. She's not going to pass anybody on this lap. We said she will on the next lap, but some of these slower runners hanging in there.
You know, in my opinion, the guy at the finish line, not necessarily the starter or the head timer, should be down there with a big card letting the fans know how many laps are left. Or if they want to do it from the press box, you can do it from the scoreboard.
Right. The actual guy at the start-finish line has that card.
He has the card,
yes.
but nobody can see it.
Right.
You know, it's an index card with a ring on it, and that's okay for him, and he tells the runners that, but nobody else knows.
So first and second kind of separated themselves. There's a pack of 6 girls battling it out for third right now. A Rocky River, 2 Rocky River, 2 Upper Arlington, a Crestview, and I didn't see who the fourth runner is, but no question Towns now has passed 2 in the race as she hits the 50-yard line on the backstretch.
You know, in official regulation like state competition, you get lapped, they knock you off the course.
Girls high jump, we've got some results in, so we'll tell you about it. In 8th place, Reagan Heck, Margaretta, 4.8. There was a whole bunch of 4.8s as Heck from Margaretta, Molly Rosebrook, Sincere Skirls, Jessica Cook, all in there. But again, they break that on. They break those ties on what jump you make it on. Here comes Towns out in front of everybody here.
Boy, look at the stride.
I believe she's finishing lap 5.
Gotta
3 to
be.
go.
Got to be, yeah. Her stride is not broke in 5 laps.
Olivia Saylor from Margaretta, though, is going to jump 4.10 and finish 5th. Black River's Elise Kokab finishes 4th. Caitlin Heavey from Rocky River finishes 3rd. Alexandra Merriman from Perkins finishes 2nd. And it's sophomore Elizabeth Poling from Upper Arlington finishing 1st.
Yeah, Rylie Towns, you realize as a freshman how much running she's done in her young years, you know, for junior high and underneath that. She just wants to run her whole life.
And if we're wondering which family has had the best track meet today, might be the Towns family.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
As Jaden has also won a couple of events.
You know, you mentioned in the long jump there the Heck girl who played in that good basketball team.
Yes. So Towns 3/4 of the way through this 3,200-meter run, and
I mean, everybody's trying hard, but Towns she's picking it up.
Towns is probably, I'm going to guess she's going to lap half the field.
At least half, yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. I mean, just look at the stride. It doesn't change.
No.
It's the same stride every time in front of us.
And it's back here on about here comes your second place runner hitting the 50-yard line.
Right there, yep. Was that Wheatman?
Yeah, we believe.
We think. And but look how the young ladies are starting to drop their arms a little bit. You look at Wheatman's are up, and Towns' arms are still pumping.
Towns coming out of turn 2.
This young lady
completed 6 laps, and here's that pack.
Here's the pack. Somebody's even wearing gloves.
Now it's somebody from Upper Arlington there who's separated themselves into 3rd place, I believe. As Towns hits turn 3. Do they do the bell lap anymore?
I think so.
They do it in swimming. Kind of cool.
Yeah.
You do it in a natatorium.
Well, you know, you could get mesmerized running around that track like that, and that bell kind of.
What they should do is have all these school buses blow their horn at the same time. Except that wouldn't be advisable right now because it's past curfew.
That's correct.
As we are nearing
Look at this.
10 o'clock
Look
hour.
at
Yes, Towns.
Look at the stride.
Towns, I believe she's got one lap to go.
Yeah, one more. But look at it. She hasn't changed.
No.
From the time she left the starting line till now.
Well, in her time of 11 and a half would put her in the middle of the field in the boys' race.
Yes, yes. And Weekman here, she also is really running a very strong stride.
So Towns, just one lap to go. I want to say hi to everybody watching on the on the BCSN
Good
Now
job.
app. I caught myself there.
Yes, you did.
Ian, are we live on TV tonight, or are we on the app?
We're on the
only?
app.
But Don Hardy chimes in and says he was watching track earlier, but he had to switch and watch Caitlin Clark.
Well, everybody in the
even
country.
though he says he was easily entertained by Bill Human.
He didn't say
Rylie.
that.
No, he didn't.
I didn't think so.
But he did say, yes, the Towns girls are sisters, and there are three of them
Oh, okay.
on the track team.
Well, then they've
Jade
done well.
and Rylie and Kendall, who's a specialist in field events.
How do you like as a coach, first day of practice, you got three sisters and they're all going to score points for you.
Yep, that's awesome.
By the way, she's done.
She is done, yes.
Aaron has gotten closer there in second at 93.5. Margaretta is third at 91. Vermillion has moved into fourth at 71.5. Edison is fifth at 54. Norwalk is sixth. St. Joe's moves up to 7. St. Paul is 8. Old Fort is 9. And Western Reserve is 10. That's in the girls' race after 15 events.
We are underway here in the 3,200 meters.
There are only 2 more to go.
We want to say thank you to the Old Fish House at 30 Main Street in Huron. Stop by and capture some of the best views of Lake Erie while enjoying great food and beverages. Good luck to all our area student athletes. Mentioned next Saturday, we will be at the Artie Miller in Huron for more track action here on BCSN. Hopefully the weather during the week is a little bit better and we can get in some more baseball and softball during the course of the week as well. What a beautiful day we had on Monday though for the eclipse, because I told everyone that at work that if we would have had a pool that we were betting on the weather, I would have picked 40 degrees overcast and raining for sure, because
Absolutely.
It was also the Guardians home opener, and it's always overcast and rainy on the home opener, right?
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised, and all the forecasts were for cloudy, so we weren't expecting to see what we were able to see in the skies on Monday, but pretty fantastic. And I was really impressed in how dark it got and how cold it got, so realize how important that sun is to our existence.
Good start out there for Towns, and again, these distance events, I always find it interesting. Who are the runners who like to just jump out and go, and who are the runners who try and hang back and maybe save a little bit for the back half of the race?
So I have the results of the boys' 800-meter run. Jake Case of Huron won the event at 2 minutes, 5.14 seconds. Second place went to Sage Edgerly Bork of Huron in a time of 2:08.18. Vermillion's Reagan Massey was third. Chase King of Edison was fourth. Adam Dowdell of St. Paul was fifth. Caden Foltz of Margaretta was sixth. Colin Agnew of Vermilion was seventh. And Drew Hooper of Lexington was eighth in the boys' 800-meter run. In the girls' 800-meter run, It was Jaden Towns of Huron at 2:19.66. Samantha Lesnick of Huron right behind her at 2 minutes 20.99 seconds. Chloe Smith of St. Paul was third. Xavier Immel of Norwalk was fourth. Julia Wyant of Lexington fifth. Kara Woodruff of Western Reserve sixth. Ella Shadwell of Margaretta seventh. And Morgan Herod of Lexington eighth in the girls' 800-meter run. In the boys' 400-meter run, it was Elliot Gehring of Norwalk winning in a time of 50.91 seconds. Ezekiel Dunn of Vermilion was second, 53.43. Aiden Reeder of Edison was third. Aiden Chapman of Old Fort fourth. Lucan White of Margaretta was fifth. Carter Schlesman of Huron came in sixth. Seventh went to Margaretta's Carter Luzader. And eighth place from Old Fort, Aiden Dick. In the boys' 200-meter dash, the winner was Trayvon Williams of Edison. He went in 22.41 seconds. Joe Schaefer of Huron was second at 22.84. Andrew Delaney of Huron was third. He scored at 23.10. Brady Daly of St. Paul was fourth. Cooper Tigas of Margaretta was fifth. Brady Parker of Vermilion sixth. Elliot Gehring of Norwalk seventh. And Aaron Mathis of Vermilion eighth in the boys' 200-meter dash. With 14 events in, Huron team boys lead with 122. Edison is second with 81. Vermilion 78.5 is third. Margaretta is fourth. Norwalk fifth. Western Reserve sixth. Old Fort 7. St. Paul 8. Lexington 9. And St. Joe's in 10th. In the girls' 400-meter run, the winner was Olivia Saylor from Margaretta, 59.45 seconds. She was off 0.3 of a second for the meet record. Ilania Weaver of Lexington was second. Ingrid Burkmuller of Edison third. Grace Norris of Norwalk fourth. Olivia Coleman of Huron was fifth. Brooke Wiesenant of Vermilion sixth. Shyla Grulke of Norwalk was seventh. Zoe Korfman of Edison eighth. And Naomi Herring of Lexington was ninth.
Again, this is the girls' 3,200 meters, and it has been pretty much Rylie Towns in control from the beginning. She had the best seed time coming in, and she is to the point now where she is passing people at the back of the pack. So she is a lap ahead of some of these competitors. It has just been kind of a Towns kind of day in the distance events, as Jaden won the 1,600 and the 800, and Rylie looking like she's going to get it done here in the 3,200. Gun lap now for Towns. Again, the meet record for this was 11 minutes, 2.86 seconds, set back in 2015. Of course, we will have the boys 3,200 meters coming up following this. And then we will go into the 4x4 for both the girls and the boys. Always have to give a big shout out to the volunteers here at Edison who run this event. They do such a great job. 49th year now of the Edison Invitational, running things smoothly.
Absolutely. Great job done by the people in the press box, getting the sheets out, and the people down on the track. Obviously, you have to have help with your exchange zones, and you have to have
hurdle crew,
your officials at all the field events. It takes a lot of people to put on a track meet.
And Jaden Towns about to cruise across the finish line here. Or excuse me, not Jaden. Sorry about that. I apologize, Rylie. That was Rylie Towns. For Hark Road from Huron. 3,200 underway.
The Huron Invitational record in the 3,200 was set by Tracy Meyer of Norwalk in 1986. She ran an 11.059. 05.9.
It's kind of fun to see those records that have stood for a long time like that. Of course, if you're a graduate of 1986, you're probably saying that wasn't really that long ago. Mike, what are you talking about?
Until you start to think back, as we had to do earlier, and do some math to figure out how long ago 43 years was.
Rylie Towns out to a good start here for the Tigers.
Lauren Schimmel of Elyria Catholic is the only returning place winner. She was fourth here last year, behind Grace Rhodes of Wasion, who won in a time of 12 minutes 19 seconds. Huron came in with two runners, second and third, and then Schimmel was fourth.
While we have a chance, we'll remind you after the game, you can tune into BCSN Erie's Facebook and X for our pancake player of the game. The Sandusky Bay Pancake House has proudly supported local athletes for 54 years. Sandusky Bay Pancake House, eat, drink, think local. Some of these kids here today could probably use that carb load after this meet is done. Last week, as I mentioned, we were at the Edison Invite, and it was Jaden Towns who was our pancake, I guess you would say, runner of the meet instead of player of the game.
And we didn't know after the interview for the pancake player that she was awarded the most valuable performer. They brought the trophy to her after we got done with the interview. And there will be an MVP picked from this event. It's all based upon your scoring of how many championships did you win, and relay events, how well did your relay team do.
Had some big days last week. Had a few more local teams in there as Margaretta competed in that, and the Margaretta relay teams did really well on the girls' side. Travion Williams, as I mentioned, was the MVP on the boys' side at the Edison Invitational.
Reminder at the end of the meeting for the
I'm sure Coach Lempinen was happy to just have his full team this year for the Edison Invite, as last year it fell during Huron spring break and all his seniors were gone. They were on their senior class trip.
The juniors were gone on the junior class trip.
No, because Bo was there last year.
But Delaney wasn't. Delaney was a junior last year.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
I'm always right, Mike.
No, that's not true.
I told you I never tell lies.
Good pace being kept here by Rylie Towns.
Pick it up. We have the boys and girls 200-meter runners come down to the podium. Boys and girls 200-meter runners to the podium.
Rylie Towns continues to control things here in the girls' 3,200 meters.
That was 128. Pick it up. Grow that gap.
Going back to the beginning of the meet in the 4x8, Rylie Towns was a part of that Huron 4x8 team. A lot of time off in between races. Start in the 4x8 and then you come back at the 3,200. Probably has to get out there and get loose and back up again.
You go in and take a little nap, find your team tent, get in the sleeping bag.
Watch a little bit of the Cavs playoff game maybe. Get on your BCSN Now app and listen to Bill Needham do math. Explain the conversions from yards to meters. How many decimal points do we carry over?
That I will not even try. I need Bill Scott to come up.
See Rylie passing people now. We're getting ready to pass.
But last week, Coach Lemp did say that they were watching us on the BCSN Now app and checking out the replays.
Yeah, we had some tight finishes last week at Edison High School. Haven't had a ton of super tight finishes here today. A lot of good performances, good times put in for the weather.
Rodriguez third, Cozy second, and with a new meet record with a time of 25.85, Lewis from Madison Comprehensive.
Now we have a new meet record in the girls 200. You might have heard that in the background. I don't remember. 25 point, was it 85 they said? For Nevaeh Lewis from Madison. So there you go, Bill. At least one meet record being set here today.
Yep, and she'll earn extra bonus points towards that MVP trophy because she set a meet record.
If memory serves, I believe she also won the 100 meters here today as well. There's just no let up with Rylie Towns. She is cruising. One of the runners from Wauseon trying to give chase, guessing that would probably be Yellow Rhodes. She had much better seed time than her teammate Sanchez coming into this, but I guess you just never know. Obviously, we don't see the Wauseon kids enough to be able to pick them out by face.
Right.
Although, Bill, maybe for next year we'll have you go to Wauseon a day before this meet, and you can go to practice and scout them a little bit.
Sounds good.
7 Hills to Wauseon, that's a short trip, right?
Yeah, that's 2 hours.
And with a new meet record of a time of 21.65 seconds, Mateo Medina.
How about that? Mateo Medina set a meet record in the boys 200 meters as well. So both 200-meter records fell. Mentioned Mateo Medina had a big weekend last weekend running in the Lorain County Athletic Administrators Track Invitational.
Well, Mateo was the MVP last year, and if he set a meet record and picked up a couple of firsts, he's well on his way to picking up a second MVP trophy here.
Rylie Towns continuing to just cruise here in the 3200 as she is now passing people towards the back of the pack. A lot of energy left there on the back stretch.
Field events, can we have girls discus and boys shot put? To the podium, please. Girls discus.
You know, it amazes me when you get to this point in the 3200, Bill, and she's about to hit the home stretch here, and she's got so much energy left, you hardly even know that she ran
All right, that's unbelievable.
that many laps already.
Of course, the old coach will say, hey, if you got that much left at the end, should have gone a little bit harder earlier. You know, but some coaches want a strong finish, want to have a good kick to the end, while others prefer to go out and spend your energy in the early laps. But no challenge at all in this event.
Really good finish there for Rylie Towns. So you had older sister Jaden win the
For the girls' 300-meter hurdles, they will be running the girls' rerunning the girls' 300-meter hurdles, both sections, 20 minutes after the last boys' 200-meter dash race this evening. Once again, rerunning the girls' 300-meter hurdles, both sections, 20 minutes after the last boys' 200-meter race tonight. trainer Bill Kovach please report to the red tent at the finish line? Trainer Bill Kovach to the red tent at the finish line, please.
Come on, Rylie! Push, Rylie, push! Let's go, come on, let's go! Come on, Rylie, let's go! Go! Come on, Jaden! Come on, you got it! Go, Jaden, come on! You got this! Go! Go! Forward, Jaden, you're forward!
Results of event number 19, the girls 200 meters. In 8th place from Upper Sandusky, Jocelyn Lighty. 7th place from Liberty Benton, Lindsay May. 6th place from Liberty Benton, Eva Padron. And in 5th place from Lexington, McKenna Arnhold. Top 4 finishers advancing to next week's Lexington Regional R. In 4th place from Huron, Eliana Kazi. 3rd place from Bellevue, Amory Wagner. 2nd place from Shelby, Princess Timko. And your 2024 Ontario Division II District Champion, the girls 200 meters with a winning time of 26.06 seconds from Lexington, Emily Thomas. Results from event number 20, the boys 200 meters. In 8th place from Upper Sandusky, Max Martinez. 7th place from Edison, Trevor Leemeister. 6th place from Vermilion, Brady Parker. And in 5th place from Galleon, Zach Sally. Top 4 finishers advancing next week's Lexington Regional R. In 4th place from Huron, Joseph Schaefer. 3rd place from Galleon, Jacob Chambers. 2nd place from Edison, Trayvon Williams. And your 2024 Ontario Division II District Champion, the boys 200 meters with a winning time of 22.14 seconds. A junior from Ontario, Bodpin Miller.
Because back every weekend at Todd's house, they run down there and hang out. I'm thinking, why don't you check Becky every single weekend? They both come back here to live.
Team scores after the 200s. Top 10 on the girls' side. Tied for 9th with 16 points, Edison and Clear Fork. In 8th place with 31 points for Million. 7th place with 34 points, Galleon. 6th place with 45 points, Ontario. And your top 5. In 5th place with 71 points, Liberty Benton. Shelby is sitting in 4th with 73. Huron in 3rd with 74.5. Bellevue is sitting 2nd with 77 points. And leading the way, Lexington, 109 points. Top 10 on the boys' side after the 200. In 10th place with 27.5 points, Spencerville. In 9th place with 32 points, Shelby. 8th place with 41 points, Clear Fork. In 7th place with 49 points, Vermilion. In 6th place with 50 points is Edison. In your top 5. In 5th place with 51 points, Bellevue. In 4th place with 65 points, Ontario. In 3rd place with 66 points, Galleon. In 2nd place with 70 points, Huron. And leading the way with 71.75 points, Liberty Benton.
It only went to 10. Yeah. So did I I gotta go get my number.
Let's go, stay with Galleon. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Come on, Bailey.
Hey, Tom, how do you mess up your water? The guy that owns Cameo outside the street. He's like, oh, yeah, this is the best pizza. They'll drive all the way up just to get your pizza. He gets inside. I was like, hey, just so you know. At least he didn't say. Right. So he saved himself.
Results from event number 18, the boys 800 meters. In 8th place from Vermilion, Reagan Massey. 7th place from Bellevue, Evan Bova. 6th place from Liberty Benton, Evan Mikowski. And in 5th place from Huron, Jason Nims. Top 4 finishers advancing to next week's Lexington Regional. In 4th place from Edison, Chase King. 3rd place from Ontario, Austin Bowden. And 2nd place from Kenton, Ethan Yoder. The 2024 Ontario Division II District Champion, setting a new meet record of 1 minute 56.69 seconds. A sophomore from Ontario, Jace Young.
Keep it up!
There's a guy, one of these guys is usually writing down, actually she is in the tent right there, she's writing down the number as they crossing off.
Updated and correct team scores on the men's side. In 5th place with 55 points, Edison. 4th place with 66 points, Galleon. 3rd place with 74 points, Huron. In second place with 74.75 points, Liberty Benton. And leading the way with 81 points, Ontario.
11:04 last night. Press box. On this side of the press box. On this side. There's a perch.
Let's go, Grace!
Come on, Anna, let's go, Anna!
Good job, Grace. You see that girl?
I hate those stickers. They're the worst. They don't stay. A lot of people just pull them off.
Yeah, it's last year.
I don't know why. First, I just hate hip numbers and the bib numbers of shoes. It's overkill.
Come on, Anna!
Good job, ladies.
Go, Grace!
Go, Caleb!
How far did Joe say? 2 miles? How far are they running? 2 miles.
This is second place.
Yes, it is about a whole lap.
flapping around when she's running. It's like a hip sticker.
On your marks. After 15 events scored for the boys, top three teams: Oak Harbor 54, Huron 48, Ontario 40. After 15 events for the girls, top three teams are Hathaway Brown 46, Lake 34, Lexington 33.
What other sports?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Presentation medal for the boys 200-meter dash. In 8th place from Cleveland Metro Jalen Watson. In 7th place from Clyde, Marius Christmas. Finishing 6th from Hartley, Jaden McFarlane. In 5th place from Reedy, Angelo Montair. Advancing to the state meet in front.
Go Rylie! Go Rylie, you got it!
Truck was there, so they were just going. And then The door was unlocked.
We're surprised to see you.
I'm happy that she's home.
He's more cups.
Mark and I went to the Olympics in Montreal. I was the only one that got tickets for that night. Bill leaving Olympics. I sat there to watch the threes.
Good job, Rylie! Go, Rylie!
That's one of the first.
Let's go, Caitlin! Hey, go get her! Come on, girl, go get her!
Yeah, she's relaxed. That's all. You need to pass that girl there. Get it. Two levels. This is not coming down.
That's it, Leah!
Good job, Rylie! Go, Rylie!
Let's go, man! Let's go, Caitlin! Come on, Caitlin! Give us some push, Leah! Let's go, find it!
Yes, it's on now. Your arms are swinging a little better. Well, good, at least some of them. That's good. Maybe a shutout. Maybe we'll have a good time. Oh, yeah.
Advancing to the state meet in fourth place from Marengo Highland, Cameron Miller. In third place from Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, Ann Ray. In second place from Eastwood, Leah Emch. And your champion in the girls' 3,200 meter run with a time of 11:06.77 from Huron, Rylie Town.
The vault is over. The whole vault is over.
Oh no, we're not.
That's D1.
Jones from Stephenville, a senior, 25.18. In third, South Point junior, Emma Lane, 25.13. Senior Dakota Houston, 24.96. And top of the podium for the second time today. She won the 100 earlier. This time the 200 at a time of 24.41. Representing the Irish from Toledo Central Catholic. Two-time state champion today, junior, Rylie. With 15 event sports for the girls, Woodridge leads with 34 points, Gilmore Academy 28, Toledo Central Catholic 28, Wyoming 21, and Northern 20.
In the girls' pole vault, we have 3 competitors remaining at 12 feet 4 inches. That's Division I girls' pole vault.
Attention to the awards area where we would like to recognize a special individual. Each year, the State Coaches Association selects one of their members as an OHSA Sportsmanship, Ethics, and Integrity Award winner. This person reflects appropriate behavior through all of their responsibilities and is a role model for others. The 2024 recipient for girls track and field is Glenn Mabry from Eaton High School. Director of Sports Management John Cronauer there to congratulate Glenn Mabry. Glenn has coached for over 30 years, guiding student athletes at both Twin Valley South and Eaton High School. As a coach, he stresses the importance of sportsmanship to his athletes. He serves as an excellent example to fellow coaches, officials, school administrators, and athletes. He also serves as an official and meet manager and continues to focus on the importance of sportsmanship in these positions by speaking about these principles directly to athletes and coaches. Ladies and gentlemen, as Glenn's family looks on from the grandstand, please join us in congratulating Glenn Mabry as our 2024 recipient. Senior Garrett Tiller, 22.2. And the second win of the day for this young man, he's only a junior, representing the Blue Devils from Brooksville. He won the 100 relay Brooksville junior, Corey Howard. Huron leads the team standings with 32 points. Norway has 31, Glenville 26, Carroll 25.
In the Division I girls high jump, there's 1 competitor remaining. Shayla Rankin of Olentangy currently going for 5 feet 9 inches.
Tacoma Fairfield Union in lane 4, and Bo Harco rode a Huron in lane 5. They will rerun the boys 300 hurdles against the clock following the boys 4x400 meter relay. Step down. This year she is your state champion as a sophomore. She turned in a time of 10:59.61 seconds and representing the Bulldogs